Night in the Rocky Mountains. MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Estrada is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half for the first.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there were two down. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swing and a little tapper. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Lindor ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here's the 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Dozier is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Jim Edmonds. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas, and their runners at the corners now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Cruz has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
Too high, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the first out. Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Kemp has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's taken for strike 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Luis Severino.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
So he sets him down swinging. Luis Severino is retired to kick off the inning. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Runners off for second. Chopper to first, might only get one. Bellinger brings it in. He'll go to the bag for one, and he is in there. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Count now a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Blackman. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Marco Estrada. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So one away, and in steps Jim Edmonds. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Ramirez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Rolled slowly to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the fourth inning.
First offering on its way.
George Springer.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Betts is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard hit at third. And that's the second out. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out pitch.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Betts moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short, taken in by Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Left side, taken in by Scope. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And, oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. So 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt. So here's Matt Kemp now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Kemp in front at 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
Dylan Betances takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Kemp gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-1. Kemp runs. Bounce it to the left side. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Zach Britton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the horse at the plate. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Chad Green is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Felipe Rivero answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run